Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Stephanie!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
70, Hawk 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready, right?
Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Go check. Let go.
They're going for it. He bats it forward on a quick touch pass. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football.
Go!
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds his man Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Third, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
On the jump.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
7 Pirates. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check smash, check smash.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
Let's go now.
He busts those tackles.
They've got first down from the 31.
60 Bison.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Irving here from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They've got a man in motion. Here he is on third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action with Richardson. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So that connection.
Ready up.
Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got
check
1st
that,
and
check
10
that.
here, looking to add to their lead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Finds his man over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They're now set for 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses midfield before going out. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll throw it yet again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From midfield now. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get it.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets him around 6 there. Yaya Diaby brings him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Come 19. Come 19.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
2nd and 4. He's going deep. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Back. Ready.
Now Richardson to throw. On the move, headed right. Finds a man right side. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Handoff now from the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars who have it. 2nd and 9.
Lions. Ready.
To throw, Richardson. Short pass brought in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 ring.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
From the 42. On target to Godwin. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Set. Let go.
Hauled in by Godwin. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is caught by Trey Palmer.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cut 19. Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Throwing it again here. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. He's going to throw this one. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from his own end zone. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now.
Throwing now off play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's cut at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Irving on the inside give. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're throwing it. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On the give, this is Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Yaya Diaby brings him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 17-yard line.
It's an option to the left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Play action with Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Shaq.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Breaks. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. They'll run here from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And what a return. He nearly sprung it for 6, but still, Brock, that sets his offense up with 1st and goal. He nearly took this one all the way. A huge return that easily could have ended in 6. After the return, they're already inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The kick by Shudak is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's the give to Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Bucs have it to...
Buccaneers 7.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Warrior 70. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. Throws knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here we go. Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go, Reed, go.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready, ready.
And And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the third down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ready, check.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Go.
Back-to-back carries here. Big gap up the middle. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Buffalo 18.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars about to stay unbeaten once again.
Let's go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
It's 4th down.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They'll run for this. And they bring him down around the 34. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this